Cycling in London has climbed sharply, up 43% over the past 6 years to about 1.5 million journeys per day in the capital, according to a new Transport for London report. But many riders still feel unsafe on streets without protected lanes. The annual Travel in London study says cycling is now a much more common way to get around the capital, even as infrastructure gaps leave people uneasy. The report found that only 40% of cyclists, around that figure, travelling on roads without cycle paths felt safe, compared with roughly 3/4 who said they felt safe on designated bike routes. A disparity that the study says underlines the need for more protected space for bikes and riders. Now, on road safety, the report noted that the number of people killed or seriously injured has remained broadly unchanged since 2023, with the latest figure at 3,707. It said a large majority of those harmed were people walking and cycling or riding motorcycles, and the mayor reiterated his long-term aim for eliminating all deaths and serious injuries from London's streets by 2041. Now, e-bikes have helped drive the recent rise in cycling. How much do Londoners like e-bikes in the capital, or do they think they are clogging up the streets?
Personally, I think it's not a bad idea. I think the trains need to be less people on the trains. I need to be able to get places faster. And as well as that, bikes, it provides like ease of transport as well. It's good on the environment. Yeah, I do. I use them more so for pleasure, like for leisure. So like, let's say I'm in central London and I want to just explore without having to walk, I'll take a bike.
I suppose I got a mixed reaction to it, really. I think a 40% increase in people cycling takes a lot of cars and that off the road, which is obviously good. I think there's an element of recklessness, especially around this time of year, with people not careful, especially where they're dumping the line bikes, where they're driving the line bikes. Are they following the rules of the road, etc.? So I think that is a concern. But I think anything that 40% increase in people getting them off the roads, I think is really, really positive. But I would caveat that with the lawless list that's around.
Especially in central London areas where there's loads of, like, around here, buses, cars. But it's also good form, like going back to Ozempic, it's like exercise. Out here enjoying the day, like riding a line bike on a sunny day is like a top 10 feeling in the world. So I'm happy with that.